Hello and welcome back to GatHouse Fitness. Today we will be doing a FAQ video. I have compiled the questions I have gotten over my social medias and put them here. So I will share them with you as a way for you to get to know me a little bit better. So I am reading and speaking to the camera and I'm slightly dyslexic, so I'm going to need you to bear with me. Alright, so what is my name? My name is Janet Nicole and most of my close family and friends call me Nikki. My age is widely debated. I am not a teenager. I am not freshly out of college. I am 30 years old. I often get picked on about that, but I will be the one laughing when everyone's 50 and I look like a 30-year-old. So we'll meet back here in 20 years. How many kids do I have and what is my relationship status? I am married. I got married in 2007 to my high school sweetheart, which I have been with since November 1st of 1999, and we have 0 kids and we want 0 kids. We do have a little puppy. She's actually 8, but we call her a puppy still. A miniature dachshund named Mandy. Siblings. Both of my parents are remarried. I grew up in a house with my baby sister as well as my 2 brothers, and my older sister lives with my father. Hometown. I'm an Army brat, so I don't really have a hometown, and it's hard for me to claim a hometown just because I'm used to moving so often, even though I have not moved since 2007. I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee, and I was born in Okinawa, Japan. What is my current weight? I currently weigh 153 pounds. I just recently got my first bod pod assessment done last week, and I'll do a video on that in the future. What is my height? Here lately, people have been telling me I'm 5'9". I have been 5'8" every year previous to this. I think they're getting caught up with my afro when my hair is out, but I'll just say 5'9" because I prefer to be 5'9" anyway. How long did it take me to lose weight? I would say a little over a year and some change. I started that journey back in 2010 and rounded it out in 2011 at some point. So I'll just say a year and some change. What was my motivation for losing weight? I would have to say my health. I recall one day running up the stairs after my dog, and I was actually out of breath at the top. She was looking at me like I was crazy, and I was the one panting, and I was maybe 25 at that point. So I ended up having an array of medical issues. I was borderline diabetic. I had problems with my bladder. I had problems with my thyroid. I had problems with my intestines. I had ulcers. I had problems with my esophagus. I had exercise-induced asthma. I had everything. So I don't have those issues now. So I would have to say that my health was my biggest motivator to get healthy and stay healthy. What has been my biggest triumph? I would have to say training for and completing the half marathon. Would I do it again? No. I would if someone cut me a check, but I'm not going to do it again for free. It absolutely almost killed me. Yeah. I was so sore I could feel my eyelashes when I blinked. So that's not my definition of fun. So I'm not doing it again for free. My current biggest triumph would have to be completing my certification to become a personal trainer. My educational background, which my education is another question, so we'll tie that in here. My educational background is business. I have a bachelor's in business administration and management, as well as certifications in project management and those type things. So I'm very much business minded. The science and physiology and why the body moves and how it works and what pulls this and what extends that, all of that is very foreign to me, or was, and it was very hard for me to teach it to myself. I'm the type of person that needs to go in a classroom and have someone break it down for me, and that's not what happened here. So I called in a lot of favors and had a lot of people help me, and I'm so very thankful to all of those people. Thank you guys. But that's my biggest triumph because I was very stressed out studying for that, but I did it. So I'm very thankful and proud and blessed to have that under my belt. What is my least favorite exercise? Push-ups, I do not like push-ups, and they're actually very good for you, so I do them all the time, but that's one thing I'll kind of wind through. I don't like push-ups. My favorite exercise, anything to do with abs. I love doing ab exercises. That's just one of the things that kind of comes easy to me. And I also love jogging, and I'll say jogging. I don't want to run. I don't want to sprint. I do those things occasionally, but if I'm going to do actually what I want to do, it'll be jog. What is my favorite healthy meal? I have to say anything to do with salmon. I love fish as a whole, but I really, really love salmon. Cheat meal. Dessert. Anything dessert, sweetened starch, I guess I would say. So cake, cookies, brownies, macaroons. Yeah, those things. It's too far away from a cheat day for me to be talking about that, because now I want it all. What was the hardest thing for me to give up? Dessert. I had to actually kind of become familiar with a way to kind of hack desserts and make things sweet in a healthy way. So I kind of got hooked on doing things like apples and peanut butter and changing my palate to where I didn't want the things that were basically killing me all the time. Let's see. What do I eat almost every day? I would say almost every day I'm gonna have egg whites, because I start my day off with 3 egg whites and a side. So it might be a vegetable, it might be a fruit, or it might be wheat toast or oatmeal cereal, something like that, as well as peanut butter. I love peanut butter. I love putting it in smoothies. I love putting it on crackers. I love putting it on my toast and that type thing. So also peanut butter. How often do I work out? 4 times a week, and I run out of those 4 times a week twice. Educational background, we did that. What is my current fitness goal? My current fitness goal is to continue to work on my abs. Coming from being 240 plus pounds, I do have a small fat deposit in my lower abs, which most women do, so I am working on that. I don't really want to lose any more weight. I'm trying to do the whole fat for muscle exchange. Like I said, I got my bod pod assessment last week, and I really don't have much weight to lose. I could if I wanted to, but I don't really want to be any smaller. So that's my current goal, is working on my abs. As a female, most of us, if not all of us, have cellulite in some form, so I would add that to my list. But I have family members that are smaller than me, and some of them in better shape than me, and have cellulite. So I'm just going to chalk that up to family genetics. It's not going nowhere, so we're just going to keep it and name it as a pet. Keep it moving. It ain't going nowhere. And lastly, what is next for GatHouse Fitness? Well, I guess you're going to have to stay tuned to find out. Sounds good to me. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to thumbs up this video. Also, leave me comments below. How'd you like the video? Suggestions for new videos. And also subscribe so you'll be posted when I upload a new video. Thank you so much. Peace and love. Talk to you soon.